Good morning, weirdos. Spatchy 419. Got a minute. It's so fucking stupid that I love it. I think I'm going with it. Whatever. Good morning. Have some water. Take a deep breath. I just made a little post about my happy place, and this is it. Right? It's just a walkway back here, but that's the Ogden River, and I come here a lot. I just moved into a place like right over there, and I come here a lot to find myself, find my peace and inspiration and all that. And much has been found here. I don't know if you can see it, but the spot right over there, right by the river, that's I sit there and meditate all the time. I freaking love this place. It's one of my favorite places on earth. When I get uncomfortable, I have to laugh and pull stupid faces at my camera because fucking whatever, I don't care. Little deep breath, a little drink of the stump water, and we bring it right back here. So episode 1 worked out. It reinforced my direction. I feel compelled to make this video because I posted that video yesterday. I've already put up another short here on YouTube. I've been posting across Instagram and Facebook and different things, and I got monetized on Facebook today. That doesn't mean much, right? I'm not gonna get fucking rich today, but everything that I put up from this moment forward is now eligible for monetization through ads that they put on the shit. Fuck yeah, dude. I'll take it.
Have you ever wanted to write? Do you have an idea for a story that's never going to come to fruition because of the daunting task of writing? Let's talk about that idea you have, the one you've never told anyone about because you're scared it sounds stupid. The story, the concept, the 1 in a million idea you crushed to pieces before it ever had a chance to breathe. That voice in your head, the one that says you're not creative, you're not a writer, it can be deafening when you're staring at a blank page. You see, the problem isn't your ideas. The problem is you probably still think that writing a book isn't possible for you. Welcome to TRIAD, Pillars for Creation. TRIAD is not just some writing tool. TRIAD is an all-in-one fiction writing system. It provides a structured 3-part AI code for taking a story from its initial raw concept to a fully published work. It's designed to manage the entire creative process from generating ideas and building plot architecture to fleshing out the final prose, making it possible for anyone to write a complete story. You don't have to call yourself a writer. That word has baggage. TRIAD allows you to become what you actually are. A conscious creator, so you can finally see what you're truly capable of creating. Your ideas deserve to exist. You owe it to yourself and to the rest of the world to see what they look like on paper. Stop letting fear of judgment have all the power and discover entire galaxies of creativity you didn't even know you had. Go click the link in the description below and get your copy of TRIAD, Pillars for Creation, today.
This isn't necessarily just to share the success that I am observing or feeling or whatever the hell. This is actually to talk about the subject, and that is stop chasing money. Now I'm laughing because it's fucking absurd to say out loud, but it's not. My entire perspective has changed just over the last 48 hours. Has been fucking profound. Stop chasing money. Stop chasing money. Look, here's the thing. One of my biggest challenges right now is finances. As you all know, it is fucking expensive out there. I don't really do the whole benefits thing. I'm not looking to get involved with the state or the medical system or anything else for that matter. I'm gonna keep my independence from it, at least what I have of it. That said, you gotta have some money to survive. Shit. You gotta have money to pay your power bill. I gotta have money to pay this cell phone and internet bill. You know, you gotta have money to eat and to get about, whether it's public transportation in your car or fucking flying on your fairy wings. I don't know. It all has a price, right? The idea that I present to you today is that even though it has a cost or a price, it's not necessarily financial. As I settle into becoming a content creator, digital marketer, I don't know what else, like I really don't. But as I settle into that version of myself today, what I'm discovering is that whenever I start to chase money, I get blocked. I went to get onboarded with a local venue as a stagehand. It's kind of a coveted position, at least locally, right? I want to work there. You know, it's intimate and all these things. I go to get onboarded yesterday, and I couldn't get validated via the website because I don't have a physical copy of my driver's license. I have the paper temporary version. I've lost it, and I lost it a few days ago. Went and handled it and got the new version, but it doesn't work. I can't go work there. I can't go work there. I want to work there. I can work there, even given my situation. Like, it's a perfect deal for me, but it didn't work. Now, I'd like to offer this. When things didn't work out for me in the past, it was never, ever, ever good. Okay, especially these last 7, almost 8 months now where I've been clean and fucking putting myself back together, getting my body in shape. Dude, when things like that didn't work out, I mean, it would get ugly. It would get so ugly for me. And I've practiced a lot. I've worked hard on responding versus reacting, and I've learned to trust myself. I've learned to trust myself. So yesterday, when that whole thing fell apart and I can't go work there, I accepted it right there on the spot. I saw something much, much bigger at work here. Earlier in the day, I went to do a plasma donation at a local place, and that didn't work either. It was a 2-hour wait, and I just am not willing to give any more of my time to things that do not serve me. And I rescheduled for early this morning, and I didn't fucking go. I realized that by going down to the plasma donation center, I was chasing money. If I really look objectively at my own situation, granted, everybody's situation is different. I've chosen a solo path, a spiritual path. I am going to spend a lot of time alone because I choose to. That's not the case for everybody. Some of you have family, some of you have whatever, obligations, I don't even know. But the math is still the same. You are never going to get what you want until you stop chasing it. You're never going to get what you want until you stop chasing it. It breaks down like this. All of the stress, all of the worry, all of the what the fuck am I going to do? All of the fucking self-harm that I inflicted upon this beautiful motherfucker of a face. All of the stress, all of the worry, all of the abuse, man, to myself, to others, of systems and things. It all came from chasing what somebody else told me I needed to be a whole person. My friends, it just doesn't work that way. Yes, you can't go break your fucking back all your life to make a living, to retire and enjoy what's left of your life. Yeah, you can do that. I never leaned into that. I never subscribed to that way. I think that's largely why I struggled so much with working for other people and fucking not leaning into being my creative self. I mean, let's look at it another way too. Everything is in its place at its time, perfectly, at all times, even when it fucking hurts. Suffering is optional, but that's another story for another episode. Today, it's about the chase. Now, you can apply the chase to relationships, to comfort. You could apply the chase to running to get cigarettes or tobacco or nicotine if you really wanted to break it down. Look at it like this. What happens when you chase something? It runs away. Not long ago, I decided to stop chasing things, items, and even people. I've been single for a long time, and I didn't always want it that way, right? I have spent a lot of my life identifying with not having somebody around. And as it turns out, now that I've cleaned my act up and I don't have meth coursing through my fucking everything, I can see clearer. And these spiritual opportunities that I've had over the years, they settled in. For me, I'm gonna spend a lot of time alone. And I am grateful for it. Coming back to the point though, the math is still the same. How you feel is what you put out into the world, is what you think about, is what you get. There's probably some equation in there that I got wrong, but it comes down to this. What you resist persists, what you chase runs away. And if ever you're feeling stressed out about something, if you're feeling like it's insurmountable or you can't overcome it, just stop for a minute. Just stop. It's how I'm not freaking out right now about my financial situation. It's why I'm standing here on this riverbank making this fucking video. Because I was willing to stop and listen and be peaceful. And I don't care who you are or what your situation is. External circumstances do not matter. Suffering is optional. I had to work fucking hard to get right here, dude. I gave blood, sweat, and tears. I worked for this, and it's not much. But God, it's everything I wanted, and I didn't even know it. When you decide to stop chasing things outside of yourself, eventually there comes a moment where you start to see clearly, and I can see clearly now. The rain is gone. Anyway, thanks for joining me today. If you have questions or anything, comments, please leave them below. Please like, subscribe this video if you like it, and if you're so inclined, share it too. Thanks for being here. We'll see you for episode 3 soon enough, I'm sure. Bless. Oh, I gotta leave.